Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with a jolt of pain shooting through your leg? Or maybe you've been relaxing in a chair only to feel your calf muscle suddenly tighten up into a painful knot. If you answered yes, you're not alone. Leg cramps can be a real challenge, especially as we age. It's not just the pain itself, it's the way these cramps can disrupt our sleep, limit our mobility, and make daily activities more difficult. The good news is that sometimes the simplest solutions lie in the foods we eat every day. Today, we're taking a close look at three power-packed foods that can help reduce the frequency and intensity of leg cramps for seniors. So make yourself comfortable, grab a cup of tea or water, and let's explore how to find relief with just a few strategic changes to your diet. Before we jump into the top three foods, let's talk about why these cramps happen in the first place. As we grow older, our muscles and nerves naturally undergo changes. We may lose a bit of muscle mass, and we might not absorb certain nutrients as efficiently as we did in our younger years. On top of that, many older adults deal with chronic conditions or take medications that can further contribute to electrolyte imbalances. When essential minerals like potassium, magnesium, and calcium drop below optimal levels, muscles can become more prone to spasms and cramps. Dehydration, poor circulation, and even stress can also play a part. If you've experienced these issues, you already know how disruptive they can be. Luckily, there are some easy and delicious ways to help your body get the nutrients it needs to keep those leg muscles happy and cramp-free. Let's start with the first item on our list, something many people enjoy for breakfast. Eggs. Eggs are often referred to as a perfect protein. One reason is that they contain all 9 essential amino acids, meaning they offer a complete profile of the building blocks your muscles require. For seniors dealing with muscle fatigue or facing age-related muscle loss, a condition known as sarcopenia, this quality protein can be a game changer. Even 1 or 2 eggs a day can contribute to rebuilding and maintaining muscle fibers, making them less susceptible to sudden spasms. But the protein content isn't the only reason eggs are beneficial for muscle health. Eggs also contain vitamin D. You've probably heard how critical vitamin D is for bone health and calcium absorption, but did you know it plays a key role in muscle function as well? Without enough vitamin D, your muscles can weaken, leading to an increased likelihood of cramping. Seniors in particular often don't get as much vitamin D as they need, partly because many folks in their golden years spend less time outside, and sunlight is a primary natural source for this nutrient. Including eggs in your routine can help bridge that gap. Of course, each egg only contains a modest amount of vitamin D, around 40 IU, but combine that with other dietary sources like fortified dairy, fatty fish, or supplements, and you're well on your way to better muscle health. Another crucial component in eggs is vitamin B12. This vitamin helps preserve the integrity of your nerves, maintaining the protective sheath around them so that signals from your brain to your muscles are transmitted smoothly. When B12 levels drop, nerve conduction can get a little glitchy, leading to more frequent muscle spasms and weakness. Deficiencies are surprisingly common among older adults due to factors such as reduced stomach acid and certain medications, like metformin or acid blockers. Having eggs regularly in your diet is a convenient way to support healthy nerve function, which in turn helps cut down on those painful cramps. Now, you might wonder, how many eggs can I safely eat per week without worrying about cholesterol levels? Recent research shows that moderate egg consumption, around 6 to 7 eggs per week, doesn't significantly impact heart health in most people. That said, if you've got specific health concerns, especially related to high cholesterol or cardiovascular issues, it's wise to consult a healthcare professional for tailored advice. Some individuals choose to focus on egg whites if they're watching their cholesterol, but remember that the yolk contains most of the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. So it's all about striking the right balance. If you're trying to manage diabetes, consider pairing your eggs with fiber-rich foods like vegetables or whole grain toast to keep your blood sugar steady. Next up is a sweet, portable snack that also happens to be a mineral powerhouse: bananas. Bananas are famous for their potassium content, and for good reason. Potassium helps regulate the electrical signals that travel between nerves and muscles. When you don't get enough of this mineral, your muscles become more excitable and prone to cramping. If you're an older adult who struggles to maintain a balanced diet, or you're on diuretics for high blood pressure, low potassium, hypokalemia, can become an ongoing issue. By enjoying a banana once a day, you can help replenish lost potassium and keep your electrolytes in better balance. However, potassium isn't the only gift bananas bring to the table. They also provide a decent dose of magnesium. Magnesium is like the unsung hero of muscle relaxation. It helps calm down overactive muscle fibers, preventing them from contracting in a painful spasm. Additionally, bananas offer vitamin B6, which ensures that nerve impulses travel smoothly, so your muscles receive clear start and stop signals. If your nerves and muscles aren't communicating properly, that mismatch often results in involuntary contractions. Leg cramps, in other words. So the synergy of potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6 makes bananas an excellent choice for anyone hoping to cut down on cramping episodes. Let's not forget the natural carbohydrates and hydration aspects. Bananas have water content and are easy to digest, offering quick energy for your muscles during the day. While they're convenient to grab as a pre- or post-exercise snack, they can also fit well into your bedtime routine if you find that you frequently wake up with nocturnal leg cramps. That said, if you're watching your blood sugar, especially for those managing diabetes, be mindful of portion sizes. Bananas are relatively high in natural sugars. Pairing them with a handful of nuts, some yogurt, or a bit of oatmeal can help stabilize blood sugar spikes. The key is moderation and balance. Now let's talk about a group of nutrient-dense foods that often go overlooked when it comes to muscle health. Nuts and seeds. These crunchy delights aren't just tasty, they're packed with minerals that can alleviate muscle cramps. Almonds, pumpkin seeds, cashews, pistachios, flax seeds, chia seeds. The list goes on. What unites them is their remarkable content of magnesium and potassium, two minerals we've already highlighted as essential for keeping muscles functioning smoothly. When levels of these minerals dip, you risk having muscles that twitch and seize up more easily. Nuts and seeds also contribute healthy fats to your diet. Fat might sound like a scary word if you're used to low-fat messaging, but not all fats are created equal. The unsaturated fats in nuts and seeds, particularly omega-3 fatty acids found in walnuts or flax seeds, help reduce inflammation around muscles and joints. Chronic inflammation can make muscles more vulnerable to cramps, not to mention that it can contribute to a host of other issues like stiffness and joint discomfort. By enjoying nuts and seeds in moderate amounts, like a small handful a day, you nourish your muscles with essential fatty acids that help keep them resilient and less prone to painful spasms. Protein is another unsung hero here. Many nuts and seeds offer a decent dose of protein, which is especially important for seniors looking to maintain muscle mass. If you combine nuts and seeds with other protein-rich foods across your day, like the eggs we discussed earlier, you can strengthen muscles in a holistic way. This helps reduce fatigue, and the less fatigued your muscles are, the less likely they are to cramp. There's also the matter of antioxidants found in nuts and seeds. These antioxidants help combat oxidative stress, a factor that can indirectly damage muscle tissue over time. Because nuts and seeds are calorie-dense, portion control is key. It's easy to get carried away when you're munching on a bowl of salted peanuts or chocolate-covered almonds. And while a bit of salt can enhance the flavor, excessive sodium might contribute to dehydration or electrolyte imbalances, two factors that heighten the risk of muscle cramps. So it's a good idea to opt for unsalted or low-salt varieties. Sprinkling pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds on your salad is a great way to incorporate them without overdoing it. For seniors who have difficulty chewing or digestive issues, consider milled seeds like ground flax or chia, which are easier to process. Now that we've talked about eggs, bananas, and nut seeds, you may be thinking, isn't there more to it than just these three? Absolutely. Diet is multifaceted, and so are muscle cramps. Hydration is crucial. If you're consistently not drinking enough fluids, particularly water, your risk of cramping skyrockets. Some people find that sports drinks or electrolyte solutions can help, but be mindful of added sugars and consult a healthcare provider if you have any chronic conditions. It's also worth discussing circulation. Poor circulation can make cramps more likely, which is why gentle exercise like walking, stretching, or yoga can help keep blood moving to your legs and feet. If you're able, try elevating your legs when you're resting, or give yourself a light massage around the calf muscles to encourage better blood flow. Proper circulation pairs well with a balanced diet to help keep those muscles nourished and oxygenated. For anyone struggling specifically with nighttime leg cramps, consider your evening routine. Sometimes something as simple as gently stretching the calves and hamstrings before bed can help reduce cramp frequency. You might also try taking a warm bath or using a heating pad to relax tight muscles. Combine these strategies with snacking on a banana an hour before bedtime and ensuring you have adequate magnesium intake from nuts or seeds throughout the day, and you may find yourself sleeping more peacefully. An additional point is the role of B vitamins beyond B12 and B6, such as folate, vitamin B9. While eggs, bananas, and nuts do provide certain B vitamins, a varied diet ensures you aren't missing out on others that also contribute to overall nerve and muscle health. Whole grains, leafy greens, legumes, and lean proteins are strong additions to a meal plan designed to keep cramps at bay. If you suspect you have severe deficiencies, maybe you regularly get blood work done and see that your magnesium or potassium levels are persistently low, talk to a doctor or a nutritionist. Supplements might be helpful in some cases, but it's usually best to get nutrients from whole foods whenever possible. Whole foods contain a synergistic mix of vitamins, minerals, fiber, and phytochemicals that work together in ways supplements often don't replicate. For people with chronic conditions like kidney disease or cardiovascular issues, it's particularly important to adjust intake of certain minerals under medical supervision. For instance, if you have kidney disease, your body might struggle to excrete excess potassium, making extremely high potassium foods potentially risky. In that case, bananas, though healthy for most people, could become problematic if not managed properly. Similarly, those with heart issues or high cholesterol might need to monitor how many eggs they consume. Knowledge is power, so always keep an open dialogue with your healthcare team. In terms of daily meal ideas, a balanced approach might look like this. Start your morning with a veggie omelet, including that all-important egg for protein and vitamin D, alongside whole grain toast or a small portion of fruit to give you an initial boost of nutrients. As a snack later in the day, a banana can help maintain potassium levels, especially if you've been physically active or if you're using diuretics. At lunchtime or dinner, sprinkle a variety of seeds, pumpkin, flax, or even chia, on top of a colorful salad. For a little crunch, toss in a small handful of unsalted almonds or cashews. You'll be hitting multiple angles to prevent leg cramps: protein, good fats, magnesium, potassium, and hydration if you're drinking water throughout the day. Another tip is to pay attention to muscle cramps as a signal, not just a random annoyance. If you notice certain patterns, like the cramps always come after a long walk or happen on days you ate very little, that could be your body telling you it's time to refuel on critical electrolytes. Becoming aware of your personal triggers can be a huge step in dealing with cramps. Some people find it helpful to keep a small journal of what they eat, how much water they drink, and when the cramps occur. Over time, you can see trends and make adjustments accordingly. Let's also talk about the mental aspect. Sleep disruption caused by leg cramps can lead to a cycle of fatigue, irritability, and even anxiety. It's important to break that cycle. In addition to adding these 3 foods into your routine, consider relaxation techniques like gentle yoga stretches, meditation, or even a short walk in the early evening. Stress can contribute to tension in muscles and might exacerbate cramps. By managing stress levels, you indirectly support your muscular system. A final point: it's easy to assume that because we're focusing on leg cramps in seniors, these strategies only apply to older adults. In reality, almost anyone dealing with muscle cramps, athletes, pregnant women, or people who work physically demanding jobs, can benefit from these dietary insights. Eggs, bananas, nuts, and seeds are universally nutritious foods that offer support for muscle function. The difference for seniors is that the stakes can be higher and deficiencies tend to be more common. So, to recap, first we have eggs for their high-quality protein, vitamin D, and vitamin B12, crucial elements that strengthen muscles and maintain healthy nerve function. Second, we have bananas, which bring a powerhouse combination of potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6 to keep your muscle contractions smooth and well-regulated. Third, we have nuts and seeds, which deliver a potent dose of magnesium, potassium, healthy fats, protein, and anti-inflammatory compounds to reduce muscle soreness and cramping. By incorporating these foods into your daily diet and by staying mindful of hydration, circulation, and stress levels, you can take a proactive approach to lowering the frequency and severity of leg cramps. Remember that everyone's body is different, and what works well for one person might not be a miracle cure for another. However, these three foods are widely recognized as being beneficial for muscle health, so there's a strong chance they'll help you too. Combine them with healthy lifestyle habits, and you're likely to see a positive change. If you found this information valuable, be sure to share it with friends or family members who struggle with leg cramps. It might be just the bit of practical wisdom they need to sleep more peacefully or walk more comfortably. Simple changes can often yield significant improvements in quality of life, especially for seniors who deserve every advantage to stay active, independent, and pain-free. Thank you so much for spending time with me today to learn about these three simple yet powerful foods. May your muscles feel stronger, more relaxed, and free from the torment of those unexpected leg cramps. Keep experimenting with new recipes and combinations, and always listen to your body's cues. Here's to happier, healthier legs, one bite at a time.